What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. It's one of my favorite days of the week, Throwback Thursday. And today I'm focusing on the Wayans family. Marlon Wayans was just on The Daily Show hosting for the past week. And so I want to definitely shout him out. I hope that if he wants the gig, that it's all his because he would be a great addition to that cast. I may make a future video about him and his Daily Show tomorrow, but today I'm focused on Mo Money. So this movie focuses on, of course, the Wayans family, Damon Wayans, and of course, Marlon is in it too. We got my girl Stacey Dash, who way back in the day before she went over to the MAGA Republican, all that good stuff. But this was, I think, during her like Clueless era where she was, one of the it actresses in Hollywood. And this movie is just, it was amazing. So it came out in 1992, and Damon Wayans, he stars as Johnny Stewart, who is basically trying to win the love of Amber. So basically, the plot is him and his brother Seymour, played by Marlon Wayans. So Johnny and Seymour, they're like two kind of small time con artists, right? So they do little stuff that really doesn't hurt anybody. They run like cards in the park, and they're like, they do real small petty crimes, okay? Because Seymour, one of his infamous lines in the movie is, "A job ain't nothing but work," okay? So they basically are running, cons. Seymour's in the park doing his car thing when up walks Amber. They're parked in a park that's next door to her job in the building in the background. And you can see that she's caught the eye of Johnny Stewart, okay, our main character, Damon Wayans' character. And he is whispering in her ear, telling her how to win the card game. So, he's completely enamored by her, and she walks away. So he wants to, follow her and find out more about this girl he met in the park. So we have his little brother, Seymour, which I don't know why they gave him that name. But so Seymour is, seeing his brother just fall head over heels for this girl he just met and also lost him the money in the park. And, long story short, Johnny gets the job in the mailroom while Amber is an executive up on the top floor. And she got that job through her boyfriend. Okay. So basically, Johnny's like, I don't care. I'm starting the mailroom. I'm going to do what I need to do to earn the love and respect of Amber, his love interest. So speaking of love interest, we have Charlotte, who is on our right, and she's smiling at Johnny in the elevator. So she works with him as well, and she's interested in his little brother, Seymour. So they all go out, to the club, and basically, one thing leads to another, and Seymour, gets drunk. He hooks up with Charlotte, and he like fakes there's a fire, pushes her out of the apartment, and they're just, they're a mess. So basically, Johnny, right, Damon Wayans' character, Johnny gets caught up in some mail fraud. Okay, he realizes that he doesn't have enough money to really impress Amber like he wants to, and he saw that her boyfriend, drives a Benz and, basically hooked her up with that executive level job. So he's like, I gotta step my game up. So he ends up stealing a credit card, and he is able to, wine her and dine her. Unfortunately, he's trying to keep it small, and he gets caught up with his boss, Keith. Now, Keith is a real like con artist, okay? So he's pushing Johnny to not only continue, running small numbers on the credit card, but he wants Johnny to buy like huge purchases, like luxury cars and, just max out these credit cards. Whereas Johnny was just trying to keep it small to win the love of a woman. Here we have Keith wanting to, of course, put that pressure on him. And Johnny was an ex-convict as well. So he had just got out. So he knows that he has that leverage over him because he doesn't want to go back to prison. So he's basically blackmailing him, okay, in order to continue to force him to run these exorbitant number, expensive, fraudulent charges with these fake credit cards from dead people, the names of dead people. So in the end, Johnny gets sick of it, and with the help of his brother and Amber, they have like this big shootout in the office, and Keith basically gets what's coming to him, right? Like he doesn't make it, and so Johnny is kind of victorious in the end, ends up with the girl, ends up, actually even meeting up with his parole officer, letting him know everything that happened and went down. And he walks away with his freedom. So I definitely loved this movie when I was a kid. I still do. It's one of my favorite all-time, go-to movies if I'm having a bad day or if I just need a laugh or whatever. The Wayans family, they always bring it. That's one thing I can say. They are one of my favorite, if not the, favorite comedic family, because not only are they really tight knit, but they're also, hardworking. They value autonomy. They'll walk away from a project if they feel like they're not respected or it doesn't meet their standards. And so I have to basically just give them credit where credit's due. I mean, I love their style of comedy. The Scream franchise, which was they spoofed the Scream franchise and created their own scary movie franchise, which blew up. White Chicks blew up. I mean, there's so many. They had their own show, the Wayans Brothers. They're amazing. So that'll be my focus for this good old Throwback Thursday. If you guys want me to cover anything specific, of course, I want to hear from you. Please drop down in the comments and let me know. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell button as well so you know when I'll make a next video. And with that being said, go out, enjoy the sunshine, hug a loved one, get some laughs in, turn on an old movie for the Throwback Thursday, and I will talk to you later. Take care, Aces. Bye.